And one, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silent and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. Before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rokakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders of Great Millstone that rule well over the flock that showed us this 100% truth, man. You few Akim and Akwati out there listening and learning, Shalom to you as well. Cancel the likewise doctrine is Great Millstones. Shalom to you as well. Salutations to the hopeful elect. And I'll go into that scripture because it's absolutely true. It's the time and place for everything, you know. And right now, we're in the time where it's going to be a lot of killing. We're in the time where you got to detach from certain family members, especially you in this truth, man. You know, we're in the time of wars and rumors of wars. You know, there's no love in the air anymore. It's a time where everybody hates. You know, and things are going to continue to get worse because you're looking at this war boiling up. You know, this war is boiling up. And all I see on social media is you Babylonians so-called trying to taunt Persia or Iran. You know, acting like you can't be touched because you got that pride of Esau on you. And I'm talking about you rebellious ass Israelites. All you Babylonians, but for you Israelites, I'm talking to you more because this war ain't got nothing to do with you. But at the same time, you're going to get caught up in it because the time of Jacob's trouble is boiling up too. You know, and right now we in the midst of Iran and Israel going at it, man. I mean, Israel went first, and then Iran started going back at Israel. But as you can see, the least of the flock should draw them out, man. The least of the flock should draw them out. Let me go get it. This is Jeremiah 50 and 45. Jeremiah 50 and 45. Therefore, hear ye the counsel of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, that he had taken against Babylon, America, and his purposes that he had proposed against the land of the Chaldeans, the wise men of Edom. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with him. So you know you're seeing this war going on. And like I said, Israel shot the first missiles. Now Iran shooting back. And now America is on the verge of getting drawn in. You know, and not only America, but the allies of Iran as well. Because these small hatters, them 1948ers, them gutter rats, they the smallest out of Israel, out of the Edomites, man. And they're the ones that's going to rouse up this war completely. And next thing you know, all these nations are going to get involved. Several different nations are going to get involved with this war, man. You know? And while a lot of people out here playing, living day to day, thinking ain't nothing going to happen here in Babylon, you got a whole lot to be worried about here soon. Because, hey, The missiles is definitely coming for sure. And there's nothing y'all gonna be able to do about it because, hey, this is the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua's movie, and he's gonna do what he please for this movie. And right now, his will is for this place to get destroyed at the end of the day, man. You know? Salakia, 1 second. It only get loud when I do a lesson walking through here. Other than that, it's never like this. And these are the warnings, you know. This is some of the warnings that's going to lead up into World War III, you know. You know, the wars and rumors of wars. Let's get Matthew 24:3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world, or the end of this age? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, or Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So you see, it's letting you know right there that, hey, there's more sorrows to come. There's more hardships to come. There's more dire straits to come. Right? Salakia, Israel, it's real loud out here today. 1 second. Let me get across this street shortly. Yeah, while everybody's sitting up here in Babylon with their pride puffed up, hey, just know that this sudden destruction is coming, man, and y'all not going to be able to escape what's getting ready to come upon this soil, because this soil ain't never been hit before. And a lot of you people think, hey, because it's over there, it's not going to happen over here, because these people believe that that type of thing can't happen in this land. That's because America is the virgin daughter of Babylon, man. This is Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. America. Why is America considered the virgin daughter of Babylon? It's never been hit. It's never been hit. It's never been penetrated by nothing. But now we getting into a time of war like never before, and America will get touched. And when they get touched, it's not going to be rebuilt, man. It's going to be destroyed off of the face of this earth, man. You know? Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Because once upon a time, this place was the best place on earth. This is the place to be, man. Everybody wanted to be a part of America. And a lot of you that's a part of America and then came from other nations over here to America, you actually start to see the false hope that they sell you, that, hey, anybody can make it here, that this is the best place on earth. But yet this place poisoning every goddamn body, treating everybody like slaves, man. And that's one of the things that's going to cause this place to get judged, man. Besides the fact that, hey, this place is drunken off the bloods of the saints, of the Israelites, man. You blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, man. You see? This land is drunk off the blood of our forefathers being persecuted in this land. You know? And this place is going to get the destruction that it's coming, and that recompense is definitely going to come because the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua said it would. And I and all the other brothers of Great Millstone, and any brothers with that likewise doctrine, understand and got that faith that, hey, the Most High is finna put this place to the dirt, to the ground, man. Now, talking to one of my cousins And he think that it's a game. You know, he was telling me about Netanyahu basically talking about he had some intel on 2 of those assassination attempts on Trump. Said that they were from Iran. But as you can see how Edom gets down, he lies. You know, and that's just to try to draw America into this war. Eventually, America will get pulled in. You know, but America and Israel will be destroyed, man. It's going to get them missiles. You know? One second. Ezekiel 38:3. Ezekiel 38:2. Son of man, set thy face against Gog in the land of Magog. Just talking about the Russians. The chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him. And say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, power. Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. And I will turn thee back. I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy army, and horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. You see that? See, that's what's getting ready to take place, man. All these nations, you know, and the Most High, and put that fighting spirit back back into Russia, man. Because I remember back in the 90s, early 90s, late 80s, man, when USSR was on the map. They were ruthless, man. You know, they ended up being taken down eventually. But now we living back in that time where the Most High is putting that fighting spirit back on Russia, man. And this time he's coming with the business, and he's gonna have all these different nations with him. Because remind you, they got the Brits. And the Brits is a company of nations allied with Russia, man. You know? And them swords, they ain't gonna be having shields and swords, like literal shields and swords. They gonna have armor, man. Horses that they talking about, is talking about their military power, their airplanes, their tanks, their submarines, whatever they got. You know, the missiles, ultimately. You see this with Persia. Persia is Iran modern day. Then you got Ethiopia and Libya with them. All of them with shield and helmet, man. See, all these nations that's going to link up. All these nations are going to link up with Russia, man. And they're going to raise havoc on Babylon at the end of the day, man. And this thing is getting beautiful. You know, it's all type of signs in the earth right now that we see going on. But yet, you Babylonians are still playing in your pride, man. Not understanding that pride goes before destruction, dude. You see this? Ezekiel 38:6. Gomer and all his bands. The house of Togarmah of the north quarters and all his bands. And many people with thee. You see? It's going to be a whole big entourage of soldiers, man, and they gonna all pack a blow when they coming with Russia, man. You still gotta worry about North Korea, South Korea, you know. You still gotta think about all these different nations that's allied with Russia, man. You know, so all, you know, you people in the world, y'all need to be worried, man. And we not worried about it because we've been doing the best we can as far as following the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Salakia. You know, trying our best to walk in the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and push this spiritual bread out here to the sheep, man. To the elect, the ones that's gonna get it anyway. You know, but the time is gonna come where we're not gonna be speaking no more, and these things are gonna happen. But before the World War III actually comes to a head, it's a couple of things that need to take effect, you know. You know, you're gonna have you got Jacob's Trouble coming, you got the MOTB coming. You know, you got the family of the word around the corner. You got several little things that's getting ready to take place before those missiles come to a head. But it's coming, and it's coming fast. You know? But you got a ton of Babylonians. Edomite Babylonians, You Israelites following the Babylonian ways, so you Babylonians as well. Just understand that Proverbs 16 and 18, pride go before destruction and haughty spirit before a fall. And y'all all walking around with a haughty spirit, walking around in your pride, thinking that America is so great, they can't nothing touch this place, man. But y'all gonna understand, putting y'all flesh in Egypt, putting y'all, not y'all flesh, but putting y'all stock, putting your all your faith into Egypt, it's gonna cost a lot of y'all, man. It's gonna cost all of you. Because when this thing is all said and done, there's not gonna be no flesh saved here. Only the elect is gonna be saved, man. Everything else gonna be destroyed with them thermonuclear missiles, man. You know, people, we just gotta keep our eyes open. Keep being a watchman. Keep on blowing his trumpet, man. You know. Ezekiel 3 and 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. What is a watchman, man? We tell you all the time. It's someone that stands on a post and lets you know when they see danger coming. And we tell y'all, danger, 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 danger is coming. War is coming. Famines is coming. ICBM missiles is coming. We telling you all these things, man. I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Not everybody, but Israel. Israel not paying attention. Our people is not paying attention at all. Therefore, hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me. These warnings are from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Don't y'all see that? But y'all mad at us for bringing it out. But that's okay, because eventually, one day, y'all going to be seeking out the men on the highways and hedges, and you're not going to find them. And that's when y'all going to realize at that point that, damn, we should have listened. That's when you're going to catch that spiritual body blow to your stomach, where your stomach just going to start hurting. You're going to feel hungry, but you can't eat. You're going to feel like your stomach touching your back, but that ain't what it is. That's that regret that you're going to have to live with, knowing that we was telling y'all the truth in the first place about these wars and the end time prophecies that's taking place while y'all laughing at us. But like I said, we going to do the laughing. We going to do the laughing. Because we've been starting from the elders and apostles on down, from like the 60s, 70s, all the way to now, man. Telling y'all these things. Over and over again. Proverbs 1 and 22. How long will you simple ones will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorners, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit onto you. I will make known my words unto you. And that's what happened to all the brothers that's out here on these highways and hedges that got the 100% truth. We turned we listened to what Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai had to say. We turned from our ways and trying to do better in this life right now, so we can get the kingdom afterwards, man. He made his words known unto us. That's how we know what the MOTB is. That's how we know World War III is coming. That's how we know that the famines are coming. You know, that's how we know America's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. That's how we know. Because he made his words known to us. Turn ye at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. You see that? The Most High quickened us and his words became known unto us. That's why the spiritual man understands all things, but a worldly man doesn't understand. You see? And I'm just paraphrasing that. One second. That's why I brought out this. You know, Ecclesiastes chapter 3, man. Because right now, we not in a time of to be joking around and to be playing and to be trying to see the world. And you got all these different things coming, man. You getting all these Iranians threatening you, so-called Babylonians, saying they're going to do something that you're not going to forget. You know, and we not in the time of all that bullshit, man. You know, like it says, I'm going to read it again and I'm going to close out. Because it's the time and the place really for everything. And right now, y'all finna see the time of war like never before, man. This is Ecclesiastes 3:1 again. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up. Right now, we planting these seeds out here with these scriptures, man. For the elect's sake, you know, to get the elect. Fishing for the elect. So we planting out this word in the field, man. And eventually, it's going to be time to pluck up which has been planted. And the only ones that's going to get plucked up are the Israelites, the elect. The elect going to be plucked up and saved, man. The rest of you going to have to stay here and die like weeds, man. Burned up like chaff. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. And right now, prophesying the downfall of Babylon, we breaking it down. And at the same time, we building up our kingdom in the spirit, man. We're building up our kingdom in the spirit. So when we get there, everything is we gonna get everything we ever desire, and we ain't gonna never have to be worried about being bothered with these devils, man. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. And we're in the time of mourning right now. And a lot of you people finna be in we've been in a mourning state, ready for this place to disappear and to get destroyed, man. But a lot of you people that's laughing right now, you will weep and mourn here later. Because you finna lose everything you ever worked for in this country. Everything that you thought you had is finna be taken away. It's gone already. It just hasn't manifested yet. But all of that is gone. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away, man. And we've been in a time where we cast away this world. We casting away this world and we're trying to follow a spiritual path, man, so we can get this new world to come. You know? A time to get and a time to lose. Y'all out here getting that bag right now, but that time coming where you're gonna lose it. That time gonna come where you're gonna lose that bag, you're gonna lose that car, you're gonna lose that job, you're gonna lose that beautiful house you got, all that gear you got, you're gonna lose all of that shit. It's gonna be a time to lose. A time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. And right now, we speaking. We letting y'all know what time it is, man. That these prophecies are jumping off the pages. But eventually, the time gonna come where the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is gonna silence us from speaking about this anymore. And a lot of you people gonna be in the world stuck. You're gonna be stuck. A time to love and a time to hate. There's no more love in the world, but that damn hate surely is showing, isn't it? Everybody walking around with that chip on their shoulder of hate. There's no real authentic love anymore, man. You know, a time of war and a time of peace. There was never peace, especially in this land. You know, a little bit, you know. But now we in the time of war. But all of you in the delusion in your mind that, hey, I'ma still chase this bag. I'm still finna go travel the world. I'm finna work on my career. Man, the Most High finna destroy all of that shit. He's finna get rid of all of that, man. So just know, all of you people that think that that's putting all your stock here in Babylon, that you got it made, and that this place ain't gonna get touched, just mark the elders and the apostles' words, man, on down, bro. Mark their words. Mark the words of the scriptures, man. The scripture said that this place is gonna be destroyed, man. ICBM missiles, to America, and it's over, man. And you small hatters, you gutter rats, you Edomites, your kingdom is gone. And then you gonna have to go into slave, you have to go into captivity in ours. Yahweh Ratazah, man. And with that being said, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rukakadash. Until next time, Shalom.